What's going on, guys? I am here to give you a nice, quick, and easy guide for playing Clockwork FLYFF. And this is just gonna be for whenever you start off, as soon as you get on. The gear that they give you when you're first starting off is gonna be like well suited for you to just go out there and get it. So what you want to do is you want to take note of your start button. Go to your start button. That's right there. If you can kind of see in my right next to my shoulder. So you go to your start button. Go to features and go ahead and get achievements. Go to achievements. You want to bring that down to any of the slots right here, down here. You want to put them in any of those slots because you're going to be using that as you level up. You could just go to achievement and press it, and there you go. You'll be fine. You'll be fine and good just doing that rather than figuring out that achievements actually do give you things. So over time, the achievements can give you like pets, amount, and things like that, just so that you can move faster and progress through the game. So while you're doing that, go ahead. While you're doing that, I believe it already has Party Finder down there. Party Finder, you can just go ahead and straight up click Party Finder, and you can go to features and go to Party Finder if you don't see it down there. You can just straight up hit Party Finder. When you go to Party Finder, it'll bring up a box. Press this button so that now that it's facing downwards, it'll show you the highest groups and it'll show you what buffs. You're looking for the ×2 buff. So you're just gonna click that, click the one that has the ×2 buff active, press OK, and go ahead and join it. You'll see up here, you'll see up here, have the drops, everything like that. If you don't have if you don't have the one that gives you experience, it'll say ×2 experience. So let's look and see if we can actually find a party that has the ×2 experience. So Party Finder, bam, look, there it is right there. There's one right there that says ×2 experience. It should be, is that the one we're in? I don't think so. So it says it right there, the ×2 experience. If your party doesn't have it, or you just don't want to be in that party anymore, you can just press P, and then you can press P and then put leave party. So now let's go and find the party that we're looking for. So bam. See, you see the experience right there? It'll be the one with the star right there. Click it, join party. Now we have the experience on there. So this one says for 5 minutes. Hey, you got 5 minutes. Just keep going until you have it. Just keep going until you have one for like an hour or so. Usually they'll reset it. If not, whatever, just find a party that has the experience. So after you've done that, you could just go out and take care of things. Just go. I would say don't worry about going to the ABATs. A lot of people just go straight to the level 1s. The gear that they give you will take you so far. So if you can just hit H, once you hit H while you're walking towards this direction right here, once you hit H, you'll see that it brings up your character sheet. On your character sheet, you could always put your points in the dex, and then once you find out what class you want to go to, you could actually use this right here. You can actually use these right here. Well, what it is whenever let's say, like I'm going strength base, I press this button I press that little button right there, and all of my points will go straight into strength. Or since I'm stamina based, I press that button, all my points are going into stamina. If you're new to Flyforfun, your points are what gives you the edge or damage and stuff like that. Like dex, if you're using bows, you can do that. So what you can do is you can fight these guys. You can just straight up fight these guys. You'll have enough damage just to start beating them. And then you want to just go look for the hill. So look for a giant hill. So if you come up here, bam, you see this right here? You want to make your way through there. So make your way up here. As you make your way, you're going to find yourself with the wolves. Once you find yourself with the wolves, you'll end up, clearing those. And then all the way till you get to 15. 15 is when you get your change. And then that's when you get all your points back. And then you can actually use this button right here for whatever. So now that you get your buttons back, so now that you got all that, it'll ask you what class you want to change into. So let's say you want to go into a mercenary. So then you can put everything into strength. Bam, right there. So you press strength, bam, and then you put all your points in, and now every level up, it'll just straight up put in the strength. You don't have to go back into it. Okay. So while you're doing that, while you're leveling up, just remember to hit your achievement slot that we did earlier and just put claim all. If you claim all, it'll just give you a bunch of stuff. I haven't hit it in a while, but I know it gave me a few things. I don't know what all the few things it gave me, but it gave me a few things. So after you do that, then you're just gonna hit the teleporter. If you don't have the teleporter down below in the slots down here, then you can just go press your start button and go to features, and then you'll see your teleporter. It'll be down. If I move a little bit, it'll be down right here. So your teleporter is right there, right next to the dice. So you can press that. Press your teleporter. It'll tell you where you want to go. You want to go to Saint Morning. Once you go to Saint Morning, you'll be leveling up over here. Saint Morning's like the mall. This is where you could buy things from other people, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So what you want to do is you want to come over. So that's the building right there. You want to come to the right side of it. You'll see this little Coliseum. When you go back, you'll see the bangs right here. If you get lost on the way, you can just press M. M will bring up your map, and you can press this button right there. That's the monster. And you'll see that I'm right here with the bangs right there. So these are level 19s. So just level up here until you know you get a little bit higher. You don't want to get on their level, because then you're gonna be like losing. You're gonna just be losing experience because you hit way harder than they do. So once you do that, you could either go across. I would recommend just fight these all the way until you get to a good enough level. Come over, fight a couple of these blues, and then fight some of the Mias right here. And then you can just pretty much once you fight the Mias, you can pretty much just shoot over and look for the pumpkins. So once you're looking for the pumpkins, just go over here. You'll see like a little city. I call it pumpkin. I call it like the pumpkin city. Oh, it's called Pumpkin Town. Okay, so yeah, just look for Pumpkin Town. So you want to fight all of these and come to the other side to the mantises. So once you fight a couple of them, then you can move into the mantises. And then if you're already fighting the mantises, you can go straight into the giggle boxes right after a couple levels, straight to the giggle boxes. Once you come from the giggle boxes, once you're done with the giggle boxes, the best thing for you to do, because since you hit 20, it'll already have given you a board. So you can take your board and go, if you're going towards your map, if you see right here towards the map, you take your board, there's a water spot, go right under that water spot. That'll be a small tomes. They'll be the small tomes. So once you go through here, once you go through the small tomes, bam, you can fight these and then fight the card ladies. Once you have fought the card ladies, what you want to do is you want to grind. You want to grind all the way to about almost like 40. You should be able to grind to 40. And once you've grinded to 40, then what you want to do is go back to Flare. So Flare is where you started. You want to go back to Flare. So teleport to Flare. Use your teleporter in your start menu to features, and then features to Flare. Features to teleporter, and then teleporter, press Flare. So what you want to do is you want to go back into the main city and go grab a ticket. These tickets, you have a ticket to Coral Island. This is from 43 to 69. So you want to grind all the way to 69. I want to take your points. So you want to grab this right here and put it there. But don't leave just yet. Don't leave just yet, because you have your 45 set that you can gather from the same guy. So what you want to do is you can grab your weapon, whatever weapon it is. It has the 45 weapons and it has the 60. Once you get to 60, you come back here to grab your 60 weapons. So if you're going blade, you grab your 45 weapon. and then your mercenary. So grab your 45 weapon, and then go to your armor, and then you can grab your 45 armor. Well, you can grab your 45 armor. So assists right here, mercenaries right there. So if you're a mercenary, you grab that right there. The first one will be assist. So once you've done that, you take that armor. That armor will be +6. So the armor will be strong already. You don't have to add anything to it. You don't have to change anything to it. You don't have to sink any money into it. So take it and go. So once you do that, you go to Coral Island. So this is the ticket that we bought. Once we bought Coral Island, you will farm there till you get to 60. Till you get to 69. Oh no, yeah, till you get to 69. Can I get one? Do I have one? Can I get one? I have enough of the points. Anyway, so yeah, you will farm there till you get to 69, and then what you want to do is once you get to 69, you go to Azria. You go to Azria, grab your Azria ticket for 55 points. You got Azria ticket, and I believe the armor doesn't change. You'll have to find your other armor, but the armor should carry you all the way through. It's +6. It's a really, really strong armor. It should carry you all the way through. But your weapon, your 60 weapon, you could get it from here. And these are also pluses. So you'll get it from there. Once you get to 60 and you go to like blade or knight, whatever, you'll find your weapon right there. So another thing you can do, just starting off, if you're trying to get extra experience, it'll ask you to vote. If you vote for a day, it'll give you like +5 experience. 2 days, 10. If you do that for a week, for 6 days, I believe 6 days, 6 or 7 days is the max, it will give you like 50 something experience, like 50, 70 something. It'll be X amount of experience. It'll be over 50. So I know it'll be over 50. So that'll help you a lot. Any other little things that you may want to know? If you're trying to deal more damage, there's this guy right here. You could use some of your Clockwork chips to buy like speed, +5 to your stats for 3 minutes. I would always recommend just get the chocolates and whatever elixir you would need to increase whatever stat. They do not stack. So just grab that, and then that's pretty much it. Because these are the only ones. These are the only ones that's worth getting. You only need that for a burst of whatever. It only lasts for 3 minutes. So no, just use them on those right there. If you're trying to get a little bit of fashion going, once you collected a decent amount of monies, what you can do is you can go to the scroll right here, and you can go to male or female, whichever one, and you can actually get something that looks cool, like a detective outfit, a bull set, Bruce, I guess it's like Bruce Lee, cowboy. I actually do recommend the baseball, the samurai. There's a samurai one. The soccer one is decent, but I think the best one would legit have to be the football. So I think the football one looks good, especially if you're using a bows. The football one looks like really, really solid. So that's for fashion. That's pretty much it starting off. Yeah, that should get you to 70. So you farm in Azria for a long time until you hit 100. Yeah, about 100. Yeah, until you get 100. Because then it'll be a good while. But you want to get your next gear ready. You can find and see what gear you need while you're farming and stuff like that. And that's the whole thing. If you're playing on the exact same server that I'm playing on or whatever, and you want to jam out, CJ Balla on YouTube is my name. You can catch me there. You guys, please be safe and careful. Have a awesome time. I'll check you guys later. So much love.